the fact that you were busy with the last rites of your son and that's why you weren't able to speak up about this, and they perhaps thought that this was an opportunity कि बस एक another accident है, but अब आपने post करना शुरू किया है तब जाके इस चीज़ को amplify करा जा रहा है.
Ma'am, I will not say even a single word which is wrong and which can't be justified. I won't say that. So whatever I have said till date, now this was the last thing to be seen by the people, the country, the media. क्योंकि इसके फादर की जो पुलिस एंड अनजस्टिफाइड स्टेटमेंट्स आ रही हैं, उसके बाद मेरे पास I was actually forced to public this,
right,
so that the entire world starts asking him the question a mother was asking single-handedly.
जी बिल्कुल, ऑफ कोर्स आपने जैसे कहा कि उनके फादर ने भी अभी स्टेटमेंट दिया, उन्होंने कहा है कि वो जो भी ऑर्डर्स होंगे वो फॉलो करेंगे, बट जैसे कि आपने कल भी कहा था मैम हमारे चैनल पे कि 2 इंटायर फैमिलीज़ हैं जिनको इतना सफ़र करना पड़ रहा है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ नेग्लिजेंट ड्राइविंग. दिस गाय हैड नो बिजनेस बीइंग बिहाइंड द व्हील्स. ये 17 साल के बच्चे को ये एसयूवी दी क्यों गई? ये जो नैरो स्ट्रेच है उस पर स्पीडिंग करने की क्या ज़रूरत थी? क्या करना चाह रहे थे वो? हमारे पास वो रील की फुटेज भी है जो शायद आप ही ने शेयर की थी फ्रॉम इनसाइड द कार एज वेल.
मैम, मैंने जो भी शेयर किया है, मैं जो बेस्ट आपको दे सकती थी. मैं तो 15 दिन अगर मैं चुप बैठी थी तो इनको लगा कि
जी
मतलब ये मामला ठंडा हो गया. तो आई वॉज रियली वर्किंग हार्ड टू. पहले तो 13 दिन तो मेरे ऑनेस्टली बच्चे के लास्ट राइट्स में ही निकले हैं. ये जो भी मैंने जुटाया है ये मैंने आखिरी के 2 दिनों में ही जो है अपना वीडियो शेयर करने से पहले और उस दौरान जो भी है ये सारी चीजें मैंने जो है गैदर करी हैं, और अभी और भी चीजें निकल के आएंगी. आई एम ट्राइंग माई बेस्ट टू गेट एज मच आई कैन इन फ्रंट ऑफ द पब्लिक. तो जैसे जैसे मेरे पास जो आता रहेगा. बट दिस वॉज द बिगेस्ट थिंग. जो ये मार भी रहे हैं और फिर उसके बाद 11:45 पे भागने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, और वो 2 स्टूडेंट्स और गार्ड इनको पकड़ के वापस पब्लिक के पास लेके आते हैं और स्पॉट पे लेके आते हैं. तो मैंने ये टाइम तो मैंने कल भी मेंशन किया है पूरे मीडिया में, सारे चैनल्स को मैंने सेम टाइम बताया है. 11:38 समथिंग फ्यू सेकेंड्स. ठीक है ना, 15, 16, 17 सेकेंड, 11:38 और 16, 17 सेकेंड के ऊपर इसकी जो गाड़ी है वहां से स्कॉर्पियो जो है वो गलत लेन में ये चला रहा है ओवर स्पीडिंग में. और उसके बाद 11:45 और कुछ सेकंड के ऊपर जो है ये लोग वहां से 11:45 पे ये भाग रहे हैं. दोनों भाई बहन घर की तरफ पैदल पैदल जा रहे हैं, और उन दोनों को स्टूडेंट ने इसका गिरेबान भी पकड़ा है जिसने इसको रोका है. उसने इसका गिरेबान भी पकड़ा है और इसको पकड़ के रोका है. तो तब इनको वापस ले जाया गया है. उसने गार्ड को भी बुलाया है और गार्ड को भी बुलाया है, और वो गार्ड को बुला के और इनको वापस पब्लिक के पास बीच में ले जाया गया है और उस स्पॉट पे ले जाया गया है जहाँ पे इसने एक्सीडेंट किया है लड़के ने.
जी ऑफ कोर्स मैम, जैसे आपने कल बताया, ऑफ कोर्स एक सबसे बड़ा सवाल तो ये भी पैदा होता है कि पेरेंट्स की इसमें कितनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. उन्होंने ये एसयूवी दी ही क्यों अपने 17 साल के बच्चे को?
मैम, अब आप ये क्वेश्चन आप कीजिए, क्योंकि मेरे को अपने बच्चे के और भी लीगल काम बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, मेरे पास कोई नहीं है करने के लिए.
जी
मुझे खुद ही करने हैं. आई हैव टू रन फॉर दैट ऑल्सो. It's been 3 days. I have not been able to do my own work, which has to be done. The formalities I have to do, and the proceedings I have to do. So kindly, I request you to get deeper into it.
Absolutely.
I have given you the biggest thing. इसके बाद इनके पास अपनी सफाई के लिए कुछ नहीं बच जाता है.
जी जी बिल्कुल.
पूरी दुनिया देखेगी अब जी कहाँ गाड़ी चला रहा था स्टार्टिंग से. तो अगर आप दूसरे की लेन में बस के आगे गाड़ी चला रहे हो तो पीछे वाले को क्या पता कि आप 1 सेकंड में उसको उड़ा दोगे.
जी
कोई भी अपने लिए जगह ढूंढता है तो राइट साइड से ही ढूंढता है ना. अगर मेरे मुंह के आगे कोई ट्रैफिक जाम हो रहा है, मेरे मुंह के आगे कोई गाड़ी खड़ी हो जाती है, तो मैं क्या करूंगी? मैं राइट से अपने लिए जगह बना के तो निकलूंगी.
जी जी.
तो आप लोग इसको मैं तो अभी नहीं देख पाई हूँ आप लोग किस तरह से दिखा रहे हैं, लेकिन आई विल बी अवेलेबल इन द इवनिंग टू स्पीक फर्दर. आई रियली apologize for the further connectivity. I can't.
I can
I
imagine, ma'am.
can't give you more time, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for
Thank you.
your time. No, thank you so much for speaking to us. We can only imagine how difficult it is for you right now. But thank you so much for bringing us all the evidence that you have been trying to collect, and for this case to be further strengthened here. So this is the CCTV footage that we have access. That was Sahil's mother. She has been trying to gather all the evidence in this case and trying to also hold those responsible who had given this 17-year-old this SUV, and he's speeding here. As you can see, he was in front of this bus that is coming from the opposite direction, and this is moments before this accident happened, and this is the CCTV footage that CNN News 18 has now accessed. Anvit, let me come to you right now as well. Of course, we've heard these statements from Sahil's mother time and time again. She's having to go through a lot right now. There's so much that she's trying to do here. She's trying to amplify what exactly happened. She's trying to build a case for her dead son. It's been an extremely testing and tumultuous time for her, and we can only try and amplify this case further. Anvit.
Yeah, certainly. And see, we have been showing since yesterday how recklessly the driving was being done, and also later on, instead of owing up to the incident, how the driver, the boy, lied about his age. So, and also the fact that there were more than 17 challans pending to that vehicle. So, all of this put together clears the picture that how this vehicle was being used even in the past, and the users could only be most likely Narendra Singh, the father of the boy, or the boy himself. This also clears one thing that reckless driving is something that has already been done, and even that day, just hours before that the incident took place, this boy had been driving around, and there was hardly any preventive actions by the police. All the action, all the legal things came in only when the incident took place. But had there been check post, had there been checking being done of license or valid vehicles, and then if traffic violations were made, there has to be the vehicle should have been impounded. There should have been any preventive action. Then this incident should have been made. So all this put together, it not only systematic failure, but also how people have been coming out in support. That is also something that needs to be looked at, because previously, yesterday, mother of Sahil, she had also appealed not only from the administration to strengthen laws where juveniles are behind the wheels or commit this crime and then get an easy escape, but also appealing to the people to come out in support of the family and make sure that not only the boy, the juvenile who is out on bail, but also his father brought justice.
Absolutely, Anvit. These are the hapless pleas of Sahil's mother, who is now running from pillar to post to try and get justice for her dead son. Now, we've heard the statement of the driver's father as well. He is saying that whatever the court orders will be, we will follow that. But really, what happens going forward, that is something that remains to be seen. Earlier, Anvit, as you'd mentioned as well, he was booked on, I believe, the 4th of February, and then he was out on bail on the 10th owing to his exams, I believe. I hope I'm not mistaken there.
Yes, he was caught from the spot as well, from the spot itself on the 3rd of February, and then
3rd of
he got
February,
bail.
yeah.
Also because the sections are available. We've spoken to senior police officers, and they said that as per the legal provisions, it was a bailable offence, and therefore bail has been granted. Also, he was juvenile, so that has also been come into consideration, that fact. And based on all the laws and legal provisions that are available, police said that they're trying to make a watertight case, but because he's a juvenile, he certainly gets certain benefits of from the law, and also because he was caught from the spot, it was an easy case for the police. They caught him and then they started charges against him in the MV Act and also in the under the BNS. But despite that, because he's a juvenile and he was granted bail, and also the sections in the case were bailable. See, the strengthening the law and making it a stringent law in road accidents, that certainly is a larger debate. But what we can highlight and what we can debate right now is the fact that there were no preventive actions. Secondly, a lot of violations were on the same vehicle, but no action was taken by the police or preventive authorities. Thirdly, when this boy was driving recklessly, then there was no check. It has been a trend lately, be it the Kanpur case or be it the Pune or Mumbai case. there has been a trend of overspeeding and recording the videos and putting it on social media. So there has to be dedicated, preventive actions by all the authorities to make sure that such trends go down and more lives are not lost in this particular crime.
Right, absolutely. The driver was apprehended at the spot, as you mentioned, and a case was filed under BNS Section 281, rash driving, 106(1) negligence leading to death, and 125A, acts endangering life. This is what we do know so far. As we also were discussing earlier, Anwar, they are trying to make a watertight case, in light of which we now have the CCTV footage. We have that alleged reel that was being shot from inside the Scorpio. And what other evidentiary support are we looking at? As you mentioned earlier, there's going to be a technical inspection of the SUV as well as Sahil's bike as well.
Yes, so police are looking at scientific evidence in the case, and two and three important things that are: one is the CCTV footage of the incident. They're trying to stitch together all the CCTV from the point of originating of both the vehicles, that the bike as well as the Scorpio. So that will help them establish the entire sequence of incident. Thirdly, mobile data of Sahil and also of the boy who was on the wheels. So that will help them scientifically establish that both of them were at the spot at the time of incident. Other than that, technical inspection of both the vehicles will also help them, because yesterday we showed in which condition the both the vehicles have been reduced to, and the bike that had collided with the Scorpio, it actually the point of contact with the Scorpio was such, the impact was such that the entire metal frame of the vehicle had bent. So we showed it yesterday how the how bike's tire also got detached from the vehicle and then was flung across the road. So all of this metal pieces on the bike and the Scorpio have been preserved in police station, and from there a technical inspection will be done to make sure and to ensure scientifically that both the vehicles were at the spot and when the incident took place, how it happened, and to help them police also to recreate the scene of crime. So all of these evidence are being looked into. At the same time, PM report is also something that is important fact, and that will also be considered when the investigation is done, because the injuries will be corroborated with the impact between the two vehicles. Uh, Injuries were very serious. They were cranial cerebral injuries, which is the damage to the brain caused by external force and head-on collision. Particularly, there was the accumulation of blood in the pleural cavity of Sahil Dinesh, also pleural cavity is the space between the lungs and chest wall, which is often caused by traumatic injuries in such incidents, in such previous incidents. Also, the report goes on to clearly mention that there was injury to critical organs like spleen, liver, and other vital organs. Also, it mentions spot death. So that is also one crucial evidence to the police that Sahil Dinesh, the impact of collision was such that he was spot dead. And it also goes on to mention that there was blood accumulation in esophagus and pharynx also. So these detailed reports of injuries, he had multiple fractures, his skull was fractured. This clearly, aligns with the kind of impact it was in the CCTV footage that the police have of the incident. So it will help police to corroborate the incident, establish the scene of crime, and then further investigate and put evidence before the court when the case is charge sheeted and goes to trial.
Right, Anvit, of course, from Sahil's mother's account, she also said that he was perhaps on the road for about 10 minutes lying like that, and help came much later also.
See, we have asked the police also, but they said that PCR had reached, police control room vans had reached in time, and however, there were locals who had also helped him rush to the hospital, and because he was spot dead, he was rushed to the hospital, and there he was pronounced dead. But we have asked this to first responder agencies, and they have said that help had reached in time, because there was no issues as such of congestion on the road as well, because this area is a broad approach area, and this fact, the police and some sources that we have spoken to, they have said that the help had reached timely. However, because the impact of the incident was such, the child could not be saved, because also the PM report clearly mentioned that he was spot dead. Also, people had got hold of the 17-year-old boy and handed him over to the police at the spot as well. So it also didn't give him, any chance to escape from the scene. His sister was also accompanying him. We can see in the video also that has come in from the Scorpio car that a woman is seated on the left side front with this boy, and later on it has also been cleared in the FIR that it was his sister whom she was going to drop somewhere. So that is exactly the time when the video was also shot. We are being told that the video was being shot from inside the car, and you can see in that video, in the last moments of the video, that Sahil Ganesha can be seen, his bike can be seen overtaking a bus and coming straight in line of Scorpio. So those are the last moments that have been captured on the video. But health had reached in time. He was rushed to the hospital. Then Indira Gandhi Hospital, where the cab driver was also later on taken on, the cab driver that was parked on the left side of the road, where when the SUV collided with the bike, the 17-year-old boy lost control of the vehicle and rammed into the bike, rammed into the cab. So the cab driver had also sustained injuries, and he was also taken to Indira Gandhi Hospital. His statement has also been recorded. So all of these incidents took place within a fraction of minutes, and after that, locals had caught 17-year-old boy, handed him over to the police. Police went on, took into the police station, and then the cases were filed and further formalities were done. So further, as far as investigation is concerned, police have recorded multiple statements in this, not just the honorable passers-by who had helped Sahil,
Right.
reach hospital, but also the police who were the first responders to reach the spot.
Right, Anved, of course, now that the father's statement has come out as well, upon questioning, has he accepted that he was aware that his son was driving his car without a license, despite knowing the fact that he should not be on the road driving this car? And also, of course, from Sahil's mother, we have heard that this apology has now only come because she is speaking up about it publicly.
The father has not gone into those details, but he has certainly said that he is aware of the incident, that he has accepted that his son was behind the wheel, and he has also said that whatever legal provisions are there, according to them, whatever punishment is given to his son, he will go ahead with that. He has also said that he will be cooperating with the law enforcement agencies, and that now because his name also will be there in the charge sheet, so he has taken that ownership of this incident. But there's a larger picture to it. This incident has taken place not only because of the 17-year-old boy who was driving recklessly, but also because of the father's callousness, who had allowed his vehicle to be driven. And this was probably not the first time that this
Right.
17-year-old boy must have taken the vehicle out. So there were many different times when any unfortunate incident could have taken place. But this was just fortunate that something did not happen. But on 3rd of February, when this boy came out and he was recording a video speeding the vehicle, recklessly driving, Sahil Ganesha was the one who came in line of vehicle, and then he faced the aftermath. So his mother has made an appeal. His mother has also said that it was only after she made a video and she appealed to the government and the police that both father and son be brought to justice. Only then, the system got activated. But police, as we have spoken to senior officials, they have said that they have been investigating the case and they have been doing everything possible as per the legal provisions available with them.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this, Anved.